Okay, hello, buenas tardes, or buenos dias, or buenas noches, again, depending on what time you're watching this video. It's me, el Profesor, and this is the final video I have for you guys to wrap up this eight-week session of the 141A class. And right now, if you're probably wondering, well, where's el Profesor recording from? It looks like he's in an airline cockpit or in a car. Yeah, I'm actually in my car right now. I'm halfway between my house and San Diego. I actually had to go in to my dental appointment. My dentist is over in Coronado, and instead of trying to find a dentist in the Temecula, Murrieta, Hammett, Lake Elsinore, any of those places, I've been happy with my dentist for many years. He used to be in National City, but he moved to Coronado a few years ago, and I stayed with him, and I'm staying, and he does a great job. So I'm going to go ahead and stay with him. Besides, it's a nice drive to go into Coronado and actually see the ocean every once in a while. All right, well, listen. Excuse me. Your grades for the class. By now your grades are already right there in the grade center. I gave you the information about how to interpret it with the weighted total column, and then in the main form, I have the information about what each percentage means. So definitely go ahead and check that out if you haven't seen it already. As for when I'm going to officially turn them in. I'll either get them in today, Friday, by the time you see this video, or I might wait until coming up on Monday morning. So I'll sit on the grades for at least maybe a day or two more before I finally submit them. But hopefully by this point in time, any leftover grades that are still outstanding, all of those have been taken care of, and all your papers, your scores, your totals are accounted for. And what's in the grade center right now in the weighted total, that's reflective of what everything you've turned in, whether the quizzes, the final exam, the assignments, and of course your work in the discussion forums. All right, well, this is going to be a really short video. So basically, I just wanted to say thank you to all of you for being part of the class. I hope you enjoyed what this class was all about. This is one of my favorite topics of all time, covering Mesoamerica, and of course covering the Spaniards and into the U.S.-Mexico War. So I'll keep this perspective for the next few semesters, and I hope you got what you were looking for out of the class, and maybe, and I know some of you right now are actually in the 141B class, so you're staying with me for the second 8-week session. So I'll have a regular introduction video for the 141B class coming up very soon. But for everybody else, if you're going to wait for a while to take 141B. I do have a section coming up in the spring semester, so I'll definitely encourage you to take it with me. Or if you want to try somebody else, definitely we've got plenty of great instructors here at Mesa College. We have Professor Velez, Professor Lopez, Victoria Chavez, Anthony Guaracha. So we have a great community of instructors here, each one with her different perspective on things. And as we saw in this class, I really like to focus in a lot about how Chicano themes, Chicano history is, you might say, enmeshed within the broader context of United States history. So I hope you don't mind too much. We got into quite a bit about Andrew Jackson, about Alexander Hamilton, the Constitution, and other elements of you might say, mainstream U.S. history. But I think there's a reason for that. I think one of the criticisms that a lot of commentators, especially people on Fox News or who write for the San Diego Union Tribune, the UT, and other more right-leaning newspapers, they have this idea that, well, Chicano Studies, it's this, it's that. They want to break away from the U.S. They want to be Aslan. They're radicals. They're rabble-rousers. They're clowns. Blah blah blah. You know, all of that type of fun stuff. That's been leveled at the Chicano scholars for the better part of going on 4 decades now, since the Chicano movement really got going in the 1960s. But I think what I tried to do in this class was essentially say, hey, wait a minute. Chicano history, Chicano studies, that's part of U.S. history, or U.S. history is enmeshed within the context of Chicano studies. So yes, it's very important that we know about who the heroes are, whether it's Miguel Hidalgo, Jose Morelos, whether it's Sor Juana, the famous Mexican poet from the 16th century, or other or other figures, some of the Aztec kings, the Aztec emperors. Yes, it's very important that we recognize that, but at the same time, I feel it's important to get a bit of a sense of what's happening on a more, shall we say, macro level in terms of what's happening, what are the events which are you might say helping to predicate or frame the debate, so to speak, in terms of the whole notion of Chicano studies. So again, my notion is, and this will be my parting comment on this, is that to get a good sense of what Chicano Studies is all about, definitely understand what's happening on a more wider context. And if that means examining the Constitution, Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, Thomas Jefferson, Andrew Jackson, of course going on into James Polk and the whole manifest destiny notion, then definitely let's get that involved in part of the discussion too, but at the same time, still learn about what's happening in Texas and in California, the Californios, the people in New Mexico, and of course the indigenous roots too, whether it's about the Aztecs, the Maya, the Toltecs, the Zapotecs, the Olmecs, and everybody else that's in Mesoamerica. All right, so that's it, everybody. That's it from my car. That's it from Escondido. So I'm going to go ahead and head on back. But like I said. Your grades still at this at the time I'm recording, at the time that you see this announcement up here on Blackboard, I'm still sitting on the grades for now, but I'll definitely get them into. Definitely get them into Student Web either by the end of the day today, Friday, or I might wait until Monday morning. But again, the main point is that all your grades are ready. They're right there in the grade center. So just look at the percentage and compare that with the breakdown of the percentages right there in the main form. Okay, well that's it from here. Good luck to everybody to the rest of the semester, and definitely and for those of you who are leaving me. And maybe you might join me again in the spring semester, or you're going to go on to other classes, other professors. Good luck to you. Have a great holiday season. And for those of you still with me right now in the 141B class, stick around. I've got a lot more videos, and I'll have my introduction video for you guys coming up soon. Okay, that's it from here. Take care, and we'll see you guys again very down the road.